Hey Tribe, Stephanie Dixon here for Green is the New Black TV, your guide to conscious living in Asia. Today we are at Slush, Singapore, one of the leading tech and startup events right here in sunny Singapore. We have Pamela Chng, the founder of Bettr Barista, chatting with us today. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me, where did the idea for Bettr Barista came about, and what is it exactly that you guys do?
Right. Okay, so Bettr Barista is a social business, and we're basically trying to use coffee as our vehicle to change lives. So we started 2011. And the whole idea was we wanted to use the entire industry of specialty coffee to try and promote conscious consumption and use it as a vehicle to help groups like marginalized women and youth at risk to get a tangible skill so that they can go into the specialty coffee sector and get a career and basically help themselves out of whatever challenging situations that they find themselves in. So healthy bodies are healthy minds, right? So basically we're trying to just help build stronger, resilient human beings, right? Who are financially and economically independent, right? So basically through all the things that we're doing in the coffee supply chain, we're trying to create better jobs, we're trying to create better coffee that tastes great, right? But also does good because it's putting a child in Colombia or Myanmar through school, right? So that's just basically kind of what we've been doing for the past couple of years.
Which is incredible. There's so many things I want to pick up on there. But let's just start with how you even came up with the idea in the first place.
I think it was a moment of insanity.
as most social entrepreneurs would say.
Absolutely. No, I think it was just a whole thing of, this is my second business, right? So I think I realized that the power of business is tremendous, right? And how can we harness this power to create socially conscious businesses for the future, right? So that we can generate more positive impact through the work that we do. We spend our lives working, right? 8 to 10 hours every day we're working. If everybody was creating some kind of positive impact in the work that we do every day, then we have a collective of people who are making change in their own small little way, right? And that collective change is so much more impactful if everybody's just doing something about it.
Exactly, and this is the thing, and this is exactly what we're talking about today with conscious entrepreneurship and really looking at a business. It's not just about profits anymore.
Just making sure that in everything that we do and decisions that we make, what is the positive impact from that decision, right? So sometimes we forgo profit, to ensure that we stay true to our social mission. And other times we have to be very focused on making profit so that we can continue to do the social work. So it's a constant, balance between money and social good. So it's challenging, but I think in creating an organization, there are about 30 of us now, right? And if everybody is thinking that way, then potentially we can, create more like-minded individuals who go to work thinking, how can I not just make money, but also do good in the work that I do.
And have that butterfly effect. And so what do you think is the hardest thing or the thing that blocks people the most from having that mindset?
I think people kind of need to operate in boxes and dichotomies, like black and white. Like if you,
which is what the theme of the festival is today: black, white, and finding the gray,
and the green,
obviously,
right?
Of course. How can we forget the green?
So I think it's really about looking at tangible examples of how that can be done. So I think a lot of our work is about, sharing and educating and showing people, you can try and make money, but also be very conscious about how that process is helping somebody, right? So change takes time, and it's little steps that add up. Yeah.
Which is great because our big campaign at Green is New Black is taking little green steps. So what are a few little green steps that our audience can implement so that they could live more consciously?
I think one thing is as a consumer, just basically seek out brands that are truly showing that whether they're giving back in some way or buying ethically or sustainably. When you go get your cup of coffee, bring your cup.
Bring your own cup.
Buy a takeaway cup and just give it to the barista. They can make the coffee for you. And if you're gonna buy a coffee from anybody, see, is it organic? Is it treating somebody down the line better? So there are little things you basically put your money where your mouth is, right? So if you say that you support the conscious living and the sustainable and the green movement, then your daily actions
should reflect that.
Exactly.
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 Okay, final question.
Yep.
First thing that comes to your mind, what would Mother Nature say if she could speak right now?
She'd say, don't buy so much stuff. No, seriously, right? Like, keep things going and buy what you need, not necessarily what you want, right? Because there are a lot of resources that go into making a whole bunch of things, right?
Absolutely.
So don't waste.
Yeah.
We don't. I mean, I feel like we're becoming very wasteful as a society, and I think we just need to kind of hold back and say, you know what? Do I really need to go down this road? Because you don't, right? So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, Pamela, thank you so much for sharing
Thank
and
you.
for
Thank you
all the
very
wonderful
much.
work that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.